So from Chochampur, border with in Torbung area, Kangvai, but not from Imphal. But we wanted to ask a question that why they wanted to say that violence started from Imphal, just to actually demonize one particular community, that is Meeteis. This is one we wanted to submit to all of you in the first. Ongoing ethnic conflict in Manipur. This book was published in the last week, so we are actually responding to this book. During the press conference, we have from our side, Delhi Meetei Co-Ordinating Committee, we have asked some certain questions to the panel members. Our question was that why Manipur conflict was actually allowed to continue for more than 2.5 years. That was another question. We have not been answered on that day, and the panel member have already said that you please read the book and then you will know. We have already studied this book page by page, word by word, and after observing this book, we felt that this book is being written with a prejudice, one-sided, biased, and also a very politically motivated book. So that's why we felt that we need to actually tell to the all over, to the people in this country, and also people who are part of the panel members of the People's Tribunal, to understand that why we are opposing this book. So we will. This is one of the members of the Arambai Tengon leader. Look at this. Actually, he's holding bamboo. This is in the Phagakchau village at around 4 o'clock. The Meeteis did not have guns, because we have already demonstrated all of you that the Kuki were coming with AK-47 rifles, with the uniform. But the Meeteis, this group, they were with bamboo. It hurts the sentiment, because we never thought that any community would have the courage to attack the Meeteis, because we always have love, we always wanted to live together. But suddenly, when they attacked the Meeteis community, people were going here and there trying to defend themselves. This is the pictures of the Phagakchau. It happened around 4 o'clock. People were talking, they only talks about the looting of the arms in the Central Valley, and they are already talking about that targeted to one community. When the large number of people felt that we are under attack, then they need to defend themselves. Then how do they defend? How do they fight with the AK-47 rifle with bamboo? Do they think that Meeteis will die with the bullets of the AK-47 rifle? No. They don't know that Meeteis is also a belief in the militia. They are a martial community. They believe with their own army. That is why the Manipur kingdom was able to defend for 5,000 years. They fought with Burmese, they fought with Chinese, they fought with any country as an organized military. But after the Anglo-Manipur War, the Manipuri army was demobilized by the British. And they have forgotten, they are all concentrated on the religious life, on sports and culture. But no, Meeteis they are also the culture of, like the military. So immediately, within 2-3 days, thousands of youth have come forward, and they are actually joining the Arambai Tengon, and they defended Manipur. That is how it was defended. It was not only in Chochampur area, it was also in Chochampur, it was also in Moreh. Moreh is the capital, Moreh is the border town with Burma. And in the Kuki dominated area, in the night itself, more than 300 houses were burned down by the Kuki armed militant, and Assam Rifle members were in middle of the burning houses. They did not stop the people. The police did not stop the people. Not only that, in Kangpupi area, Ikau, around 6 o'clock in Kangpupi district, the last village, Meeteis village in the foothill, it was attacked. So they attacked 4 districts in the Meeteis area from there. They were not attacking not only the Meeteis, they also already burned down 16 forest offices on the 3rd May. Why? This needs to be answered. This needs to be understood by the people of this country and the media people, that on the 3rd May, they burned down 16 forest offices. It started from 11:30 in the morning. Then all the forest office in subdivision, forest office in the district, they all burned down. Why? Even in this book, one testimony clearly said that 3rd May protest was not only against the Meeteis demanding scheduled tribe, it was against the eviction of the enclosure from the forest. Because we are trying to find out what is the anger. The anger is then people come and attack. So that is how we do with their own book. It clearly testifies that violence was started from Chochampur border with in Torbung area, Kangvai, but not from Imphal. But we wanted to ask a question that why they wanted to say that violence started from Imphal, just to actually demonize the one particular community, that is Meeteis. This is one we wanted to submit to all of you in the first. Second, look, they are justifying in the book that the violence was actually because of the burning of the tire in this gate, controversial gate. Look, this said that it was because of burning of the tire, but we only see that it is burning of the tire. It is an iron gate. So this gate is still standing. Our presentation, we would like to start with some videos, documents, which actually will the media people will really see that how the violence was started from the Chochampur and the Bishenpur area, Torbung and Kangvai, and it is not from Imphal. So this book, executive summary, clearly said that the violence started from Imphal, but we wanted to show to the proof that the violence was not started from Imphal. It was started from Torbung area, which is the border with Bishenpur and Chochampur area. So the video number 1. Please see this video very carefully, and we will see that. This video in Torbung area, after this protest was actually organized on 3rd May 2023 by the tribal students group, saying that they are protest against the High Court recommendation. And they said that the Manipur, the Meeteis, maybe the report of the survey report of the socio-economic condition of the Meeteis to be submitted by the government to the central government. After that, this protest was organized. So please continue this video. Sound. Please pause on the video again with the arm AK-47 rifle one. Please pause on that video. Yeah, please see this video very carefully. This is not a student. This protest was organized in the name of peaceful protest. But here, the armed militant was involved, and they are coming with a full uniform, with the combat dress, and this is in the Torbung area around 250. And unfortunately, this book never mentioned about this person. They have not tried to identify who is this person, and they have not even actually find any person. They have not tried to identify this person, and this 692 pages book have not talking about the indication of the person who they are. We suspect that from the Kuki armed militant group under the suspension operation, but they have not reported. But we believe that the Supreme Court appointed committee of the committee to investigate the report, they will identify it. Even though the bias report has not revealed this identity, the Supreme Court appointed Lama Commission will actually reveal this identity. Next video. Unfortunately, this video was actually, like the book also says that was a peaceful protest. But after that, this gun looting is also happened in Chochampur. So they were full prepared at that point of time, and it was actually looting from the gun house in from Chochampur in the daylight. The third. Please, this is the video. He is a very senior person. He went to us to meet to one of his relatives. And this person is barely beaten up on the third day. This video was actually viral to everyone. Actually, we at that point of time we were living in Delhi, and we saw this video first. And the old man was beaten up brutally by the Kuki Gunda. And there is no report about this video. This is the proof that how this hurt the sentiment of the Meitei community. It says that I will kick you 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, I will kill you, I will do anything. This is what it says. Next. So this is the voice of the mother crying that their house are being burned in Chochampur. Please save us. There is no one to save us. So he was actually crying. This is on the 3rd May in Chochampur. So she was crying by seeing the house were burned even in the night. So this is how the violence was started. He says that there is no one to help the Meitei community. So there is no one to help here. This is the daylight. So in the Torbung area, after the protest was organized in the Chochampur, the thousands of people come forward with the AK-47 rifles, and they started attacking the Torbung area and Kangvai area. And the person was saying that there was no one to save us. This is not a movie video. This is the real video how the violence started. Actually, this gate, iron gate, could not be, destroyed by tiring wire. But they blame that this was done by the Meitei group. Nobody knew that who did that. Some other people also said that this might have been done by those forces who wanted to attack Meitei to provoke the Kuki community. Because this is not in Imphal area. This is in the Chochampur area where the Kukis are in majority. So we are still asking that how any person will go and burn. Even though if some people miscreant, anybody try to burn the house, they could have already filed a case to the police, but they did not do. Rather, they mobilized and then they come out and attack the Torbung. So we actually suspect that this is not the reason for the violence. Maybe this is a pre-planned attack. This is a pre-planned attack. But unfortunately, in this book, they have written about that they have justified the violence. They have quoted the statement of the old tribal student Asom's statement, try to actually justify that why the violence occurred. So they have written, they have not started from the violence, how the violence was started. So the problem where we actually identify that even though their facts are there, they have interpreted to their own agenda. They have not actually interpreted with a honesty and the integrity. Rather, they wanted to fit the facts with their own agenda. That is why, before they write about the violence, they have justified around 7 pages that why the violence was occurred. This is how it was started. Look, in this video, they were saying that the police were not doing any action against the perpetrators of the violent attack. So they were saying that police was not doing. Look at these police commandos. They are not helping anything. But in this report, it says that the Meeteis police. So they said that the state government and the police were helping the Meeteis. Look at how the police was helpless when the last number of people came and they attacked. Police was not doing. That is how the problem, the violence was started. Interestingly, the PUCL report, they said that their book was based on the testimonies given by the victim survivors. Interestingly, in this book, there is a chapter called how the violence was started. Of course, they have documented about the 8 testimonies from the Meeteis community, and all of them have clearly said that at around 2:50, they were informed that after the rally from Seram side, last number of people are coming and they are going to attack you. They were surprised. They did not know what to do. And then it is not very far from Seram town to this Torbung area, maybe around 10 minutes. So last number of people came and they suddenly started attacking to them. They did not know why they were attacked. This was testified by 8 testimonies in this book. And after that, in Phabakchau, another adjoining village, 12 survivors also said that they came and attacked at around 3 o'clock. But the book concluded that violence was started from Imphal. So that means they have already prejudice in their mind. They don't read about their book. They don't read about their testimonies. Rather, they only took the views from the other side. So we try to find out that why, from where they are taking this. There is only 2 statements in this book from the officer from Assam Rifle. In their testimony, the Assam Rifle officer said that violence was started from Imphal. So that means we all know that the Assam Rifles were not neutral. They were actually siding to the Kuki armed militant and other. We all know that. But even in this report, Assam Rifle officer clearly said that the violence started from Imphal. So we suspect that probably they actually quote from the Assam Rifle, not from the survivor. That means they are not relying to their own documents. In fact, many of the testimonies of the Kuki people, they said that the violence in Imphal was actually started around 7:30 or 8:30. So one person said that they heard about the violence in Chocham. We don't know who has done. We still also don't know that who has burned this gate. It is actually nobody has actually revealed the report about this, who burned this gate. There are rumors, but in this book again, it has said that the Arambai Tengol member and the police were standing. But in this video, nobody has seen, because there was no report. If anybody coming and burning, then somebody might have taken photographs or evidence or anything. They don't know, but only their community members were standing there. So we actually asked that for a proper investigation in this also. They cannot justify only in the name of burning this, that they cannot justify attack on the Meeteis community with that. The question is, they have also written about in the book the number of churches were burned, the number of houses were burned, about the Meeteis community and other. But they have not mentioned about how many temples have been burned during the last 25 months. In fact, there are more than 175 temples called Umang Lai temples. It's a very important god for the Sanamai religion. 175 temples were burned down after the 3rd May. Not only after the 3rd May, before the 3rd May also, on 27 April, they burned down one big temple. Like the violence was already started from 3rd May, before the 3rd May. So they have started attacking. So now we will also show you a very important and very video. That this video was uploaded in April 2021, before 2 years before the violence started. This is at the Kaubru. I would like to explain to the larger audience that the Kaubru is a secret place of the Meitei. We believe that the Meiteis are originated from the Kaubru, and Kaubru cannot be separated from our life, death, birth, everything, because this is one of the very important goal. The place we worship, this Kaubru Hills, as our secret place. 2 years before Kuki, they have actually erected cross in that. This was not reported in the book. The Kuki groups, they have already started attacking multiple in our ritual and the temples. Even in the 2015 also, they burned down Kundo Lion in the protest against the ILP movement. This is actually uploaded by the Meitei population. Look at this, the Meitei are there, please, because this is not taken after the violence. After the violence, no Meitei are able to go there. But now when they visited in the Kaubru Hills in the April, they have seen that they have destroyed, they have erected church. But this is not reported. This is not reported. It hurts the sentiment of the Meitei community. They have restricted the Meitei community to visit for annual pilgrimage. Like this is like Amarnath Yatra for the Hindu community. It's a very sacred place for the Meitei, but they did 2 years before. So this armed militant and the elites of the Kuki group, they were actually trying to provoke the Meitei sentiment very long time. But Meitei never actually tried to hurt.